Welcome, young STEM explorers. Here is a mystery from the pages of Rediscover Algebra and Trigonometry, the perfect guide for future problem solvers and early achievers. Today's challenge: turn a rectangle into a regular octagon and crack the secret behind its perimeter using geometry and algebra. Here is what we start with: a rectangle that is 8 centimeter long and 6 centimeter wide. So this length here is 8 centimeters and the width is 6 centimeters. Now imagine snipping off the four corners in a special way. You are left with a perfect regular octagon, all 8 sides equal. Your challenge: find the perimeter of this new shape. So if one side of this octagon is A, then the perimeter is going to be 8A. You need to find this perimeter. So let us focus on just one corner. When we cut it off, we form a right triangle, and the new sides of the octagon has side length of A. To solve this, we apply one of the most powerful tools in math, the Pythagorean theorem, right? So if you look at this corner, that is the hypotenuse, and these are the two sides, the corner cut. And of course, this is right angle since it was a rectangle. Now we can relate a square with the squares of these two lengths. What you need to do is find what is their lengths. So let's figure this out to solve the problem. So now, if 8 centimeters is the length of this rectangle, then think about half of it, right? So this is 4 centimeters, correct? Perfect. And if the side length of octagon was A, then this much is A by 2. So the remaining is how much? Remaining is 4 minus A by 2, right? Similarly, on the other side, the remaining is 3 minus A by 2, right? Since the width is 6, half of the 6 is 3, and A by 2 is to be subtracted. So those become the two legs of our right triangle, whose square, if you add, that should be equal to what? A square. You get the whole idea. So we have formed an equation in which only unknown is A. And now, once you find the value of A, times it with 8 to get the perimeter. Simple as that. But see the beauty of this particular question. How we just rearranged and got an equation. So let's work on this. So on this particular octagon, let's go to a fresh page to look into this question. So not much space is here. So what will do now is we have 4 minus a by 2 whole square plus 3 minus a by 2 whole square, which is equal to a square. You need to expand and simplify it. Once you do all that, then you get a quadratic equation in a square. This quadratic equation which you get, I like you to do it all, right? This quadratic equation, when you apply the quadratic formula, will give you the value of a as equal to 3 square root 11 minus 7. Perfect. And of course, When you multiply this by 8, you get the perimeter. So the perimeter will be 8a will be 8 times 3 square root 11 minus 7, which is 24 square root 11 minus 56. So, and the units will be centimeter. So that is how you're going to get the perimeter of the octagon. See how beautifully the question was solved. It's very difficult since I've left many steps for you to do, giving you the equation, quadratic equation, simplifying it, applying the quadratic formula, getting the result. Solution given to you. A will be 3 square root 11 minus 7. Multiply that by 8 to get the perimeter of the octagon. I hope it makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you need a sneak peek into our book, send an email on globalmathinstitute at gmail.com. The book will be released on 26th of August 2025, this year only. Perfect. Have a nice day. Thanks for your valuable time and feel free to write down your suggestions.